Hello and welcome to the podcast. Third episode of season 2. It's March. How has last month been? Did I mention how January went like so slow and then February went so quickly? I feel like March is going to be the same thing. That might just be me though. Anyway, it's Women's History Month, which is something that I always like talk about. Um, I mean, by that I mean I've made like a couple of posts on social media, and I have made at least one vlog about it. It was very short, and it wasn't the most researched of all vlogs ever, but I did enjoy it because it ended with a shout out to my mom. I have a great mom. This is not the cat lore drop episode. I know how to speak my own language. I'm an English major. I swear I know how to speak English. But yeah, that Women's History Month vlog, I'm getting right into it. That Women's History Month vlog that I made in, oh gosh, when was it? I will be able to tell you. Hey Kat, maybe you should do your research. No, I won't. I will never do my research. I will go into an episode with no research and just expect you to understand me. Anyway, it was a 1 minute and 43-second vlog from 2020. So 4 years ago, when this episode will be posted. Ain't that fun? I literally just like listed women and gave like the shortest descriptions, first image from Google as the picture to go along with it. It was not my best work. But I mean, what can we do about, Women's History Month now? We read literature written by women. We uplift and support women. I think as I am a she they, but like maybe I'll identify mainly with the she her this month just so that I can, I don't know, give any woman in your life $10. Just do it. God, if Joan is listening, they are gonna be mad at me because they do owe me $10. That one time that I tweeted that was not a joke. They owe me $10. They're still not gonna give it to me though. To be fair, I feel like at this point I'm not like chasing Joan up on it. It's more like it's a running joke that they never paid me back. But I'm not like someone who's pedantic like that. Like I don't expect you to pay me back. I just feel like because I've known Joan for like so long, I expect them to pay me back. No. But yeah, Women's History Month is, learning about women from our history. That's that's it. It might have something to do with the suffrage movement, votes for women. Again, I could have researched as to what it meant to have a Women's History Month, and yet. I love women. I am a lesbian. I love non-men. Because lesbian is broad, is a broad of a term. Broad, haha, that's what misogynists know. That's what, the New Yorkers in those New York films. Films? What am I? film student? No. Anyway, I'll move on. I feel like I am digging myself such a deep hole that I can't get out of, and therefore I should not keep going because I don't want to, you know, isn't there like an expression like dig your own grave and lie in it? I don't know. I don't know where I went British there. That was weird, to be fair. I feel like at certain times, because of my dad, I do go British, but me trying to find like anything interesting about my life, I am pretty much as white as they come. I have somewhere deep down the line there is like Egyptian because of our surname, my last name, fashion. We don't pronounce it fashion though. We pronounce it Fasion, but like um that surname, maybe not pronounced the way that we pronounce it now, is allegedly, all the way back from Egypt. I mean, that was like a Google I did years ago. I have no idea if that's like actually factually correct. I've never done like a DNA test because I'd be terrified. Like, what is that company gonna do with my DNA, huh? What are they gonna? They're gonna take my spit. Are they gonna clone me? Are they gonna clone me with my saliva? Um, no, this is not a conspiracy theory podcast. I'm sorry. It could be. No, I'm not someone who like does conspiracy theories. I feel like that's more Gabe's thing, and even so, like when Gabe does a conspiracy theory, it's like as a bit, and it's not anything serious. I feel like it's mainly like drag race conspiracy theories that Gabe has. Um, so they're not the most like serious ones that exist. Um, I am recording this on March 7th. I have no idea like what you know what, let's together let us Google. My god. I mean, maybe not hey. Maybe not Google. Let me open a different browser. It's you know. Sorry for the silence. It is National Cereal Day. That is one of the first things that comes up when you search up March 7th holidays. It's Dolphin Awareness Month? Oh my god. Women's History shares a month with dolphin awareness. That's fun. National Chocolate Chip Cookie Week is observed the first full week of March. Oh my god. Now I need to make chocolate chip cookies. But do we have the ingredients? Probably. But I'll leave that off until some other time. I visited my family last Saturday. My childhood home. I say childhood home. I feel like we moved there, oh gosh, when was it? 2018 maybe? Had I already moved out at that point? I don't remember. Um but yeah, my childhood home. The thing is, it's not even that far from where Maria and I live now. Um, Not to dox myself. Why would I dox myself in front of you? But that place means a lot to me. Love my old home. I am now trying to stall as I scroll through my own account, trying to find like evidence of when I moved in to that house. Because I mean, I did move out like pretty soon after we moved that to that house, I think. I mean, my room looked pretty similar, but like it wasn't that similar. Maria? I mean, Maria has been to that house. What I was trying to say was my sister Chelsea now took over the bedroom that I had at that house. But I mean, like, she, it was for her anyway, because, I mean, imagine having to share a room with your brother, because, I mean, Kai is sweet. He is, gosh, how old is he now? He is 9. Oh my god. Kai is 9. That is insane to me. Do you guys remember when he was like a little baby? That's, oh my god, that is insane. I that is I am I'm processing like, whoa. Okay. I'm still stalling. I cannot find the first, okay. First picture in that room from the, 2018. I think I was right. That's crazy. My parents are like forever going through, or like not going through, yeah, I mean, I guess going through renovations in that house, just because my parents are never satisfied. And like that is like a big investment to put into your home. But like, I guess, you know, if your dad's nominated for BAFTAs and Oscars, let him renovate his house. um but yeah, seeing my parents last weekend, I got to see the dogs. I love I love the dogs because Bob, he is uh, a West Highland Terrier, I think. You know, the white like Scottish dogs, the ones that look like the shortbread biscuits. I have been to Scotland. I know what the shortbread biscuits that look like dogs are. I'm pretty sure that's a West Highland Terrier, a Westie. Um, and then obviously Carl, the French bulldog. Um, why did I put the emphasis on? Why did I say bulldog and not bulldog? That's the that I felt like that was the same. That felt like it was the same. Anyway, um, I remember Chelsea and Kai came up with the dogs' names. Um, I'm pretty sure Kai came up with Bob because he was really young when we got Bob. Um, and that's why Bob is just named Bob. And then obviously my siblings got older. Now, you know, we've got Carl. Um, our dogs, for some reason, their surnames are Alexenberg. I have no idea where that came from. Like, what was going through their young minds? Um, so much, so much. That's another thing that I should like. I remember I should scroll. I should keep scrolling. Um, apparently, it was almost his birthday in November of 2017 when I posted about him. Whoa. I am learning. I mean, like, here's the thing about a dog's birthday when you adopt is that it's not exact. On the 22nd of May 2017, I talked about our new puppy. That is, wow. That's crazy. That means Bob is like 7. Good for him. Good for him. Um anyway, when I was home, I picked up some like old things that I was like thinking about, cuz you know when you're on YouTube and then, you know, you're just like mindlessly scrolling, watching videos and stuff, I watched a video essay about Shakespeare, and then I was like, oh my god, my Shakespeare books from home. So I picked up some of my old Shakespeare books, and my god, I know I am a graduate with an English degree. Um, so really, I should abhor and despise Shakespeare for ruining my life, and yet, I don't. Um, Here's the thing, right? This is a lore drop, but this is not like the lore drop of all lore drops. I was a theater kid. Of course, I was a theater kid. I I host a podcast. What do you Are you listening to this right now thinking, nah, she's normal. She's not a theater kid at all. No, I was a theater kid. I mean, hey, a podcast, as I stated just now. I did vlogs. I play D&D. I seek attention. That's why I think people usually think that I'm a Leo, because of how much I enjoy the spotlight, but I I'm just a Pisces, baby. I mean, do how much do I care about zodiacs? Um Not as much as the average queer woman. We are now looking up what the qualities of a Pisces are. Okay. Pisces, a water sign. This is on Allure. I don't know if, I don't think you care. Pisces, a water sign, is the last constellation of the zodiac. It's symbolized by two fish swimming in opposite directions, representing the constant division of Pisces' attention between fantasy and reality. Oh my god, I do love fantasy. As the final sign, Pisces has absorbed every lesson. Wait, why is it the final sign? It's like the second month to the third month. Pisces has absorbed every lesson, the joys and the pains, the hopes and the fears, learned by all of the other signs. This makes these fish the most psychic, empathetic, and compassionate creatures of the astrological wheel. With such immense sensitivity, Pisces can easily become swallowed by emotions and must remember to stay grounded in the material realm. Appropriately, Pisces rules the feet. Thanks. That's so reassuring that we rule the feet. Those with this sun sign must be wary of mirages. Oh, if it's your sun sign. That makes sense. These impressionable fish prefer wearing rose-colored glasses to addressing problems, which can earn Pisces a reputation for being flaky or delusional. That's not true. I am always on time, if not early. Early, if not on time. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. This water sign should remember that problems can't be solved by swimming away. Willful ignorance never makes conflicts appear. It only gives a chance to grow. Well, I was always outspoken. Sometimes a bit too much. A mutable sign, Pisces effortlessly adapts to their surroundings. These visionary fish have unparalleled access to the collective unconscious through their clairvoyance and make incredible artists and creatives. Oh my god. So I guess, yeah, you can be a theater kid who is a Pisces. Kind and gentle, they're invigorated by shared experiences of music and romance. That is true. I am very romantic. Any relationship with mystical Pisces is guaranteed to involve deep spiritual exploration. That makes me, like, now I want to know. We have gone down a rabbit hole, you guys. I want to know how compatible Maria and I are, supposedly. Because I always see things about, like, compatibility So what is like the compatibility between a Libra and a Pisces? That is the question that I am now asking, and this is the rabbit hole that we've gone down. Libra and Pisces are determined to create harmony. They are both people pleasers, true, and will go to great lengths to make the other sign feel seen and respected. That's so sweet, because both signs crave serenity and will do whatever they can to achieve it. Pisces is not afraid to learn from Libra's confident cardinal sign streak. I don't know what that means. Thanks today.com. Wow. I shouldn't go silent like in the middle of a podcast cuz like you're here to hear me talk. Um there's a reason like whenever I do a vlog I cut out any of my like irrelevant pauses because I wanted to go quick and snappy. That's why all my vlogs are 2 minutes except for that one time that I made the baking video and it was 4 minutes. But that's because you had to follow my instructions. And that was important to me. And also the queer questions from last June with Eliza, because that was 4 minutes and 15 seconds. But the cookie video is exactly 4 minutes, and that is so satisfying to me. I wish I could like organize my vlogs by length just to know like which one's my longest. I think it might be that one with Eliza. Because otherwise, like, nothing else was really very lengthy. I feel like I get to the point immediately, and that is it. Okay, once again, guys, I did go off the rails from the notes that I wrote. And I should come up with more than 3 topics because I just, go off on like the topics and then realize that it didn't even take that long. If 3 topics takes me, how long have I been recording now? 20 minutes? If 3 topics takes me 20 minutes and I want a 30-minute episode, I need at least 5 topics. But I genuinely I cannot think of things. It's award season. I think that's something I can think of. I mean, hey, recently the Grammys happened. I mean, they were happening the same day as my birthday party, so I did not attend to cover the red carpet this year. I would have loved to though, because fun. Like that would have been so fun. I loved doing it last year. Um, so I got to meet so many cool celebrities, people who have been on the podcast before, people who haven't. I don't know if I'll ever do like interviews again. It's I mean obviously it's a lot of research and I as we have established from my lack of research on my own life um but yeah, I'm lazy. I'm way too lazy to even achieve like anything of substance. I go on so many tangents. I think the one thing about having like a person to interview, I was gonna say partner. The thing about having a person to interview is that like I stay on track and I'm not going through unnecessary tangents, but like I love a tangents. I love a tangents. I love attention. No. um where did this even oh yeah, it was because of a it all came from me being a theater kid. No, if I mean, oh God, imagine if I had gone to if like Gabe and Alyssa had actually gone to my high school, but they didn't. Because Alyssa, she went somewhere in Oakland. I don't remember which school, but Gabe, Gabe went to he went somewhere like on the other side of uh San Francisco to where I am from. Because I mean, you know. Anyway, um, I loved theater. I didn't really love musicals because I am not the most like melodic, rhythmic person. I cannot hold a note But like when we did plays, I loved that. Um, like Shakespeare, I love. We did the Crucible once. Um, I was Abigail because why wouldn't I be? No, it was fun. I love, love being accused of witchcraft. I'm accused of witchcraft every day. I'm a queer woman who is tall and muscular, and men don't like that. I I don't want to get too deep into it. What else? I mean, we did do a Shakespeare play once. We did Romeo and Juliet because, like, I feel like that's the only Shakespeare play that high schools do. That is a lie. But man, I would have loved to do like Much Ado About Nothing or A Midsummer Night's Dream. That's the other play that high schools always do. They always do A Midsummer Night's Dream. Um, Basically any comedy. I feel like we wouldn't have been able to do like Macbeth, or I can't think of any other tragedy. I don't know, Henry the Fourth. You can't put that on a high schooler. Richard the Third. You can't put that pressure on a high schooler. No, man. But yeah, I mean, oh, but when we had to devise something, don't don't get a child to write their own plea. Don't get a child to write their own plea. No, don't get a child to write their own play because they will make it concerning. The topic will be too much, and you will regret it. I'm sorry. But yeah, I was a theater kid. Um, I did tech for the musicals because I didn't want to sing. Um, I love musicals. Don't get me wrong, but like I was rather backstage for those than singing on stage. That's another thing that can go in the lore dump, guys. That's fun. Anyway, we are running low on time, so thank you for listening to me ramble for this half hour of nonsense. Maybe next time I will be better. But considering that's what I said last time, that might not be the truth. So, actually, that's not the truth, Ellen. You were invited. No, and I will pepper in my stupid, stupid references. Uh, do I have. This is gonna be my thing every month because I only record these like once a month. Do I have an outro? Because I can't say I love your faces and I'll see you later because this is a podcast. You can't see me. I'll see you next month, I guess. Um, subscribe for more me not knowing where I'm going with my life and my topics and my podcast. Thanks. Thank you once again for listening to the podcast. I keep adding useless details that I will not listen back on, and therefore, um, I'm not sorry, but also I am. But also, um, I need to get my law in check because at one point people are going to be like, "Well, these are inconsistencies. There's a loophole here. What's going on? None of Cat's backstory makes sense." And I know I'll do something about it eventually. Um, what's my disclaimer that I do? Oh yeah, like everything is fictional. I mean, obviously San Francisco is real, but like Cat is a fiction person. She's a figment of my imagination. All of her friends are figments of my imagination. I am the only person in my flat right now, which is why I can be more boisterous and I'm not scared because I'm chaos in a bottle when I'm home alone. Again, thank you for listening when you do listen because I really appreciate it and I love, you know, I mean, I don't love having parasocial relationships, but thanks for being part of my parasocial relationship. Um, I'll see you around. I'll see you around. I Thanks for coming. Thanks for listening. What a wonderful Sunday that we will be having. I am legit recording this on the 7th of March, so who knows what's happening. Uh, so, yeah, that's it. We're not at a full 30 minutes, but that's fine. I am gonna do work for uni now. That's it.